shortly after the news broke Friday that Roe v. Wade, the landmark Supreme Court decision of 1973 that granted women the right to an abortion in every state, has been overturned by the U.S. Supreme Court. Hailey Bieber took to Instagram to share her thoughts. Bieber, 25, reposted a news story from Complex to her Instagram story with the caption, "Wow, I'm speechless. What an extreme loss and disappointment. This is really scary." In May, Bieber was a part of a group of nearly 160 young singers, actors, artists and influencers who appeared in a full-page ad in the New York Times advocating for reproductive rights and announcing the decision to overturn Roe, after the draft opinion from the court's 5 conservative justices leaked to the press. The group also includes Ariana Grande, Miley Cyrus, Billie Eilish, Kendall Jenner, Selena Gomez, Olivia Rodrigo, Megan Thee Stallion, Shawn Mendes, Camila Cabello, Demi Lovato, Halsey, Camila Mendes, Lily Reinhart, Madeline Petsch, Carly Kloss, Ariana DeBose, Madeline Klein, Haley Steinfeld, Dove Cameron, Phineas, Haley Kiyoko, Madison Beer, Phoebe Bridgers, Joey King, Peyton List, Lauren Jauregui, Jenna Ortega, Storm Reid, Tinashe, Meghan Trainor, Tommy Dorfman, Melanie Martinez, Liza Koshy, Maya Mitchell and more than 100 more. The ad was a part of Planned Parenthood's #BansOffOurBodies campaign, which declares that our bodies are our own. If they are not, we cannot be truly free or equal. By signing on, the 150-plus artists are declaring their support for abortion rights and urging their fans to join them. In concurring opinion, Justice Clarence Thomas writes court should reconsider rulings legalizing gay marriage and birth control. The 6-3 ruling announced Friday reverses nearly 50 years of precedent and will completely change the landscape of women's reproductive rights by giving individual states the power to decide whether to allow the procedure. It is estimated that nearly half the country will enact near total bans in the coming months. The decision will divide the country, with most blue states allowing abortion and most red states severely limiting it. The 78-page opinion was backed by Justices Clarence Thomas, Neil Gorsuch, Brett Kavanaugh, and Amy Coney Barrett, 3 of whom were appointed by President Trump. The process of overturning Roe v. Wade began when Mississippi's ban on abortions after 15 weeks was struck down by a federal court. The state then asked the Supreme Court to either overturn Roe v. Wade or allow states to pass pre-viability abortion bans. Chief Justice Roberts, appointed by President George W. Bush, concurred in the judgment only, and would have limited the decision to upholding the Mississippi law. Dissenting were Justices Stephen Breyer, appointed by President Clinton, and Justices Sonia Sotomayor and Elena Kagan, appointed by President Obama.